Welcome to the Launch to Six podcast, a podcast about how you can launch your online business from 0 to 6 figures in 24 months or less, regardless of your prior experience. Now, here's your hosts.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode. This is our final episode in this free organic traffic series, and we're talking today about manually reaching out to people. It's not a sexy title, but we're just going to give you some great actionable steps so you can start taking to generate more traffic and sell more. So I'm with Thomas again. Hey buddy.
Hey guys, yeah, so I said in the last episode this was a huge episode, and although the title isn't all that sexy, do you know what, this for free genuine connection to leads is probably one of the most powerful ways of reaching people, because you are engaging people on a one-to-one level. Now, there is an element of really treating this unemotionally and treating it as a funnel. So you guys will know from your funnel, you've got your awareness, you've got your leads, you've got your prospects, and you've got your sales. You've got to treat it in the same way. So 9 times out of 10, you're going to reach out to certain people in your niche. You're going to reach to 10 of them. You'll connect with them. You might send them that engagement message, but one of those people will get in touch with you. So what you've got to do is test this and then treat this as your message. Now, as you grow your business, you might want to automate this process, or you might want to have a team member, a VA, do this process. But initially, this is something you can do yourself, and you then hand over this process. But it might be that you go into your platform, whichever it is, and we'll go into reaching out on different platforms in a second. But say you're connecting with someone on Facebook, you might send out, I say 10, 20 invites. You might get acknowledged by 10 of them. You send those 10 your hi message, you script it and you copy and paste it. Maybe 2 might actually engage with them. One of them might want to have a call with you if that's your goal. So you've got to think about it in that fashion. It is so important. Otherwise, you will become demotivated. The other thing is when you extrapolate, you go forward from there and you go, right, that then sets your daily actions. So you work backwards to go forward. So that's a really important thing to bear in mind.
Strategy we've talked about, and we teach our clients, especially if you're being an affiliate, or if you're launching your business off the ground, you're selling digital products, is find the top 5 Facebook groups in your niche, join the Facebook groups, go to the latest people that have joined, the fresh new leads that have joined that group, which is fresh new leads, which is people very interested, right? That's traffic they're interested in because they're brand new to joining that group. You can leverage someone's $1 million a month spend by leveraging that. That's crazy when you think about that. So what you do is you simply start adding friend requests. You send them friend requests. You do that daily, 20, 30 a day. Trying more's better. When you get it accepted, then what you do is you just drop them a message. Hey, thanks for accepting. I noticed I saw you're in these groups. You're interested in X next topic. Okay, great. I also am. Let's keep in touch. I also have a group. Link it. Hey, check my group out. Don't be spammy, but just link it. And then what you can do when you set your Facebook group up, you can invite all your friends. So your friends is your list, your Facebook list. That's how I built my business in 2014, my coaching business in real estate to 6 figures, was no ads, no spending any money or anything like that, just that strategy. And it works. It does work extremely well if you're consistent with it. Same as Instagram, same as anything. And then you start manually reaching out. You drop them a message, you send them a Facebook group, you give away like free PDFs or videos or webinars or like a free phone call, and you will sell. It's impossible not to sell. It's just mathematics. And Tom has said, take the emotion out of things, right, Tom? Like don't get overwhelmed by, I sent 50 messages or I sent 50 friend requests. I only had 1 accept.
A huge way of looking at this is now, I mean, obviously there is an element, you want to serve your customer, you want to make sure they're happy, you don't want to spam people. So yes, there is an element of passion around what you're doing in your business. If you're not passionate about your business, you shouldn't be doing it, in my opinion. But equally, coupling this with some form of CRM, and there are a lot of good free CRMs out there that you can use, Podio, there's a number of these platforms that work. We won't go into that on this podcast, but if you can couple a point within that funnel. So say you've sent out X number of friend requests, you've had so many added, they've accepted you, and then at which point you say, maybe when they've interacted with you and you've had that initial, they then enter that CRM. You can then start to say, this is like your follow-up list, and you start to follow up with them. You follow. This is effectively virtual networking. This works particularly well on a platform like LinkedIn. So we mentioned Facebook before. LinkedIn is huge for this because of the fact it's a segmented audience. You've got everyone, you know which sectors they're in. They talk about what they're doing, and they're on there for business. They're on there to connect. So LinkedIn's massive for this. So definitely do check this out. This is a good method for that. Equally on Instagram as well. You might want to be following, engaging, interacting with people. So it's a huge platform to work with.
Yes, absolutely. And just start. Give yourself a little target, and then go for that target, and then look at the facts. So break it down to a science. People quit business or quit anything because they don't understand the science behind it. They don't look at the basic numbers, and you get overwhelmed. I've seen this across multiple different industries. If you know the numbers, you stick to the data, and humans get overwhelmed with, oh, this won't work, this isn't working. Look at the data. So for example, if you do 50 friend requests and you're only getting, I don't know, you're getting 2 people accept over, say, a 2-day period. Okay, well, that means, and you go, oh, I thought I was going to get 20 accept. Well, you didn't, you got 2. So that means you need to 10x what you were doing.
Yeah.
Take the emotion out of it. It's
Absolutely.
It's a very, very simple thing.
Yeah. And all of these methods that we've shared over the week, to sum up the week really, as much as this podcast, all of these methods are as good as you as a salesperson. That's a huge part of it. And they're all as good as the funnel that they're part of. So building traffic, driving traffic is a great way. And depending on where you're affiliate and you're driving them to a sales page, wherever you've got a business and it's driving through your own funnel, your own email list, all of these have got to have a good infrastructure behind going forward. And this is something that we talk about a lot with our clients, Immersing Media, a lot with our students at Launch to Six. Building that business is so crucial behind where you're going to generate, where they're going to land. So if it's that they're going to go to an opt-in, make sure this opt-in page converts. Now you've got to test it. So just be really aware of that. And of course, me and Tom Casper, we go through these different elements on other podcasts as we go forwards, but just be aware of that, guys. As always, do check out the Launch to Six forum. We talk more about this in more detail. And of course, on the podcast, we touch base on previous episodes as well. And yeah, guys, we look forward to catching you up next week for our next podcast.
Thanks so much, guys. Happy New Year again. And yeah, let's do it.
Take care, guys. Speak soon. All right. Cheers.